Okay, let's go learn a bit. Let's go. Learn. Learn.
Use better. Do that every single day for years.
Everyone can have fun making videos. Turning it into a job, that's great, but you should be happy making videos, never making a dime off of it.
The videos that I've made that are the best, I did it because I was so passionate and I saw an opportunity to make something that felt like more than just like a YouTube video that I wanted to get views. Even a flop is going to do well long term.
Your fans are your focus group. And if you don't listen to them, you're not going to be a successful creator long term.
I waited 10 years to finally post something. I realized, oh my gosh, I hate doing this. Putting on makeup, taking it off, and then putting it on again. Oh my gosh, I hated it. It took me 10 years to figure out that the niche I thought I wanted to do was actually not what I wanted to do at all.
I wasn't ready. I didn't know all the steps. I didn't have all the right answers. I don't think I'm fully ready. You're not. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
What do you think gets us to 1 million subscribers?
Well, subscribers is an arbitrary number.
Okay, so
that doesn't matter.
million views a video.
No, you should ask me what helps us make the best videos possible. That's the only question you should ask me. Subscribers don't matter. Views don't matter. I mean, they do, but all that comes. Everything you want as a creator comes from making the best videos possible and thumbnails. But it's easier to, make thumbnails. The video part's the hard part, and that's the thing that you're known for. That's a tip for you guys, but also you guys watching. Ask, how can I make my videos better? Do that every single day for years.
Boost your mobile game's revenue with rewarded ads. Unlike regular ads, rewarded ads are a part of the game. They're non-intrusive.
And then you'll probably get views.
And the worst thing is when people try to copy or replicate a YouTuber. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Like there already is a Casey Neistat. You know what I mean? There already is an Emma Chamberlain. Like don't replicate that. Like maybe take something from it and be like, oh, this works, so I'll take this, but definitely make it your own style. It doesn't matter like if you're filming yourself with a toaster, like if it's something new and you seem like you're enjoying yourself, then other people will enjoy themselves watching you.
Perfect your first frame. I really believe this is one of the most overlooked things right now. Does everything you see there set up expectation and tension for what you're about to watch? So in my creator versus celebrity example, I asked people, hey, who are these two people? And I had the physical printout of the creator versus celebrity, but it didn't start out that way. It took a ton of hours of iteration. I initially started out where it's just me, a microphone, and I was doing this whole long intro of like, hey guys, we're here in Hollywood asking people who's more famous, creators or celebrities. First up, we have Logan Paul versus Tom. Way too long. Then I had a shorter version, and then I just got into it. You get ahead of this, I promise. It's going to lead to so many more views and subscribers like it has for me.
The videos that I've made that are the best are purely out of like the metaverse video is my favorite video I've ever made. Love making that.
Yeah, we were talking about that before.
Yeah.
How fun that was.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And like, I did it because I was so passionate. Like I saw an opportunity to do something that I thought was exciting. And I saw an opportunity to make something that felt like more than just like a YouTube video that I wanted to get views. And I did it and it happened to get views. But I think it's because the audience can appreciate when something is made out of love and it's made out of more than just algorithmically optimized content farm type of channel, and so like moving forward, I've also learned the long-term approach because when I post a metaverse video, I look at my channel and I'll look at the last 28 days, and these videos I uploaded a year or two ago are also getting tons of views. And I realized like you upload a video and the viewership lifespan is forever. Like as long as I keep putting out great videos, even a flop is going to do well long term. And so there's just so much freedom in taking that pressure of being immediately successful right now and number one in the world right now, and realizing like you're on your own path, you're on your own journey, and you have time to execute the vision that you want.
If you're like me, when I started YouTube, you probably had an idea in your head, got your camera, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it to YouTube, and then you realized, oh yeah, I guess I need a title and a thumbnail. So you scrape something together pretty fast and slap it on YouTube because after all, you made a great video. So the title and thumbnail, they're not actually as important as the actual video, right?
Failure.
That's a self-centered way of creating YouTube content. You're thinking like you, not like your audience. Look, your viewers don't see the great video behind the click. All they see is a title and thumbnail. That's all they have to go off of. If they are intrigued, no one will click and your video will get like 12 views, all from you smashing the refresh button. Whereas most of us creators will create our title and thumbnail the very last part, the best creators in the world do it very first. Look, Mr. Beast and Mark Rober start with a title and thumbnail. They know that if they can make a killer TNT, they know their audience will want to click on. That guides their filming, editing, everything. Start with the title and thumbnail instead of doing it last.
There's a misconception out there that says, hey, I need to know my niche before I can post any videos. I need to do tons of market research before I can post anything because it needs to land, it needs to be perfect, it needs to rank. The truth is that your niche will find you after you've collected enough data on what's working and what's not working on your channel. And you as a creator, you know what topics you like to do best. I'll tell you a personal story. It took me 10 years to start up my YouTube channel. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber since high school. Specifically, I wanted to do makeup. I wanted to be a makeup beauty blogger. I waited 10 years to finally post something. And the moment that I posted my very first makeup tutorial, I realized, oh my gosh, I hate doing this. Putting on makeup, taking it off, and then putting it on again. Oh my gosh, I hated it. And you know what really sucked? It took me 10 years to figure out that the niche I thought I wanted to do was actually not what I wanted to do at all. And so what did I do after that pivot? I pivoted and I thought, you know what? I don't really know my niche yet. I had just quit my corporate job. And so I really want to just post videos for millennials who are 1 to 2 years into their corporate job, trying to find their identity. They're going through identity crisis. And so I think about this person in mind, okay? It's not really niche down yet. It's just a target audience. And what I realized is that this target audience has many different interests. Maybe they're interested in side hustling, career tips, budgeting tips, staying healthy, all those different things. And so what I did was I started to experiment. And one day I was like, you know what? I think that this person might be interested in social media. And so I finally posted a video that seemed out of the blue at the time. It was my first video about Instagram. And that video took off. And today it has 6.2 million views on YouTube. This would not have been possible if I did not give myself the freedom to try different things. And so let that be a lesson to you. Don't aim for perfection, just do it.
Move before you're motivated. Too often we wait for motivation to strike. Whether we want to pick up a fitness habit or start a new side project, we think we need to feel fired up to begin. And while sometimes that strategy might work, most often we'll be waiting a really, really long time to get started. As author Robert McCain says, the common misconception is that motivation leads to action, but the reverse is true. Action precedes motivation. You have to prime the pump and get the juices flowing. No matter the change you're looking to make in your life, the only thing you need to get started is the first step. That small step turns into another, and then another. And it won't take long for the momentum to build, and before you know it, you're motivated. This might sound corny, but sometimes when I'm really doubting myself or when I feel like I need a boost of confidence, I'll crank up the tunes and dance around my house like a madman. Whether I'm trying to build confidence or shake off some anxiety, 9 times out of 10, I'll see a significant shift in my mindset and mood by doing this. You can wait around to get motivated, or you can get moving.
If you are going to be a YouTube content creator, what you have to do is you have to figure out how to work the process of creating and uploading videos into your lifestyle. And look, I know it might sound like a bit much, but the thing that you got to think about is if you are going to be putting out a video per week, that's 52 videos per year, you have to think, okay, what do I have to do over the course of a week to be able to put out 1 video per week? And is it possible with the type of content that you make to be able to make more than 1 video in one sitting? Like when you turn your camera to make videos, or you get out your artboard to make videos, or whatever it happens to be for the type of content that you make, you have to try to think, hey, is there a way that I can make more than 1 video while I'm in the process of creating right now? If so, do it so that you can start putting some videos to the side so that you build up a queue of videos over time. That'll take a lot of the pressure off off as long as your content type supports it, and that will ensure that you stay consistent over the next 365 days.
When you are new to YouTube, no one, and unfortunately, I mean no one knows who you are, including YouTube's recommendation system, otherwise known as the algorithm. The more videos you make, the more YouTube will understand about your videos and how they relate to other videos that viewers are watching. So I would suggest for the average channel, in your first 6 months, aiming to make between 25 and 50 videos. And the first thing I will guarantee when you meet this quantity milestone is that you'll look back on your first video and say, geez, from a YouTube recommendation discovery algorithm perspective, it will start to understand whether you are a creator of cat videos, gardening, cryptocurrency investing, whatever the topic is you want to make videos about. And professional athletes go out onto the field or into the arena. It is after thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of practice. Well, in one sense, YouTube is the same. It requires thousands of hours of practice, patience, and learning. But the difference is, it's better to do all of this in public because you get so much feedback from it. And there are pretty much no penalties, especially when you're starting out your new channel, because you've got nothing to lose. Making these videos will help develop consistency, getting better at video production, optimizing your video content, such as the titles and thumbnails, learning what it takes to make quality videos.
If you want to be a successful creator, you have to embrace the fact that your audience is not only the final audience, but they're also your focus group. Traditional media, you've got the focus group and then you've got the intended audience. That distinction goes away. Your fans are your focus group. And if you don't listen to them, you're not going to be a successful creator long term. And you also, we were just talking about this earlier today, there's two aspects to your content. There's the product and there's the performance. And a lot of really, creatively purist people can never accept that the performance of the content, you don't embrace the quality of the product and then the performance itself of that product. It just can't happen. You're going to lose too much steam.
You find signal that something is working. When we first said, is Cinco de Mayo in 2015, whenever we did Will It Taco, let's just throw stuff in a taco for an episode. It was just an episode idea. And then it actually took us a little while to realize we should do that again, but not with tacos. We should do Will It as a sub-series.
Yeah.
And so, but we had that signal. Then you get to a point where it's, can we do this better next time? Can we double down on this? Can we triple down on this? Is this a format that we can do every month? Once you do that, it's actually harder to find the signal for when you should stop doing something, when you need to move on. That's the real challenge.
Your title and thumbnail set expectations. And at the very beginning of the video, to minimize drop-off, you want to assure them that those expectations are being met. If you click on a video where, of his, where it's like, Tether is a scam, and then at the very beginning, he starts talking about literally anything else, then you are like, oh, this is bull. This isn't what I clicked on. But if at the very start of the video, you go, Tether is a scam, and I'm going to teach you why, then it's like, okay, you match the expectations. So at the very beginning, match the expectations, and then you want to exceed them. So you want to assure people that what they clicked on is what they're getting, and then blow their mind and be like, what? You're also getting even more. That's how you lower drop-off, which a lot of people, sometimes it takes them like 20 seconds to really meet the expectations. And so you lose, that's where you're going to lose everyone. Everyone's videos start like this, and then it levels off. So you want to reduce the amount of people that click off. You basically want to remove every dull moment. You probably want to find the 10 most critical people make them watch the video and just roast it. Certain things like if I just talk to a camera for 10 seconds without a cut, a lot of people will just get bored or lose interest. So having a B cam and a C cam and you can just talk for 10 seconds, but 3 seconds in cutting to a B cam and then a C cam. Now it's more interesting, even though it's essentially the same thing and not that crazy. But you want to have good pacing. Typically having a payoff at the end keeps them, right? Last sleep circle wins 10 grand.
A few years back, when we were acquiring the speed in North America,
ổng giờ ổng không làm nữa, ổng cũng là tỷ phú rồi ấy.
Cái video mà cái kênh YouTube đang ổng bỏ ra không nữa.
Sao?